Hi everyone, my name is Rohit and I represent careersprints.com, and we like to produce videos that help you with your professional development and continuous learning. Now in this video, I want to talk about how integration and scope management are handled in an agile environment. Now you must remember that this section that I'm covering is also there in the Agile Practice Guide under PMBOK Guide Mapping. So anyways, let's get started. Now, if you look at the statement from the Agile Practice Guide, it goes on to say that iterative and agile approaches promote the engagement of team members as local domain experts in integration management. The team members determine how plans and components should integrate. Basically, what they are saying is, for instance, in a framework like Scrum, it is the team that takes on the responsibility for integrating their individual pieces into a cohesive whole, both within an iteration or sprint and even with other teams that might be working on other components. On the contrary, in a predictive world, it is the project manager who takes on the role of an integrator. And this could mean that the project manager is responsible for product component integration. But let's see how things change for the project manager and for integration in the world of Agile. In the world of Agile, the detailed product planning and control is given to the team. And the team also looks at integrating the components of the product at their level. In this environment, the project manager maintains more focus at higher levels, such as project, program, or portfolio integration, rather than getting into the day-to-day management of the product and of the team. The PM can ensure that the product being built is also in alignment with the strategy of the organization, and elements such as cost or schedules are aligned. Now, this alignment is also another form of integration. As another example, the project manager can take the lessons learned from the iterations and integrate them as part of the corporate database for future use. Another way that the PM can ensure integration management is by ensuring that there is an environment for the team that enables them to integrate their individual pieces successfully. Now, the PM can do this by providing a collaborative environment and empowering the team in a way that they can respond to changes. The PM can also help the team members develop a broad set of skills through education or training that can improve collaboration and hence better integration. Now, one thing to note that integration can only happen well in a collaborative environment. And generally, integration will suffer when there is a lack of communication between team members or if there is a lack of transparency too. Now, let's see how the PM's role might change in the world of Scrum. Now, in the world of Scrum, the project manager title does not really exist, but the responsibilities of the PM, as we know in the predictive world, is split between the roles of the product owner, the Scrum master, and the developers. In such a case, a PM can literally go in any direction and can take on the role of either a product owner, a Scrum master, or even a developer, depending upon his or her skill set and interest in the job. Alright, now that we've spoken about integration, let's move on and talk about scope. Now, in the world of Agile, scope is an element that is not yet fully known at the start of the project. Compare this with predictive, which has scope hashed out in detail right at the start. So the way scope management is handled in both frameworks will differ. Now, Agile chooses a lighter approach to initial scope definition because in a complex, high risk and uncertain environment, requirements might change often and several times during the project. Thus, a detailed plan could soon become obsolete. Therefore, Agile teams spend little time doing detailed planning. For example, they may only determine the major components of the final product at a higher level and leave the detailed planning to when they are closer to actually building that component. Thus, planning becomes a continuous activity in Agile as opposed to predictive, where planning could be done only once. The concept in Agile for continuous planning is also called rolling wave planning. Just like an incessant, ongoing rolling wave, planning takes on a similar form in Agile. You're always planning and executing until you reach the end of the project. For example, For a complex system, you might use the first few sprints to build a prototype and get approvals from the business or your end users before zeroing in on the final set of requirements. Using such a technique, you can know early what is not going to work and save yourself time, money, effort, and a lot of pain that comes with building a product that customers do not need. Also remember that agile teams work with a product backlog, or just backlog, which is a living, constantly evolving artifact that is used for capturing user needs in priority order. So this is how integration and scope are managed in an agile world. Alright, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please go and hit that like button. If you like this video, YouTube is going to recommend this video to many other people such as yourself who can benefit from this knowledge. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more useful content from us. Also, I wanted to quickly talk about this free PMP virtual class that we conduct a couple of times in a month. In this class, we normally talk about all the exam prep strategies that will help you with getting your PMP certification in the first try. Additionally, we also teach at least one chapter for free from the PMBOK too. So you will definitely benefit from attending this class. You can register for this class by using the link in the description of this video. I also wanted to talk about this Udemy course that we've created on the Agile Practice Guide, which serves as the main reference book for the PMP exam. Now, greater than 50% of the PMP exam is Agile, so understanding the Agile Practice Guide is extremely critical for your PMP exam prep strategy. If you are interested in this course, you can use the coupon code below and get this course at a discount. Finally, I'd like to make an important announcement. We are going to have very soon an in-class workshop that talks about the PMP exam psychology, where we'll help you develop the mental muscle to tackle tricky and difficult PMP questions just like a pro. This workshop will be for 10 to 12 hours, where we'll help you develop the right mindset to crack the PMP exam. And we are going to do this at a very, very reasonable cost. So while we are working on the web page, if you need more information about this class or if you like to register, shoot us an email at info@careersprints.com and we will register you for this class. Alright, thanks for watching the video. We wish you all the best for the PMP exam. Take care.